embarrassing, disgraceful, terrible, disgusting, filthy. Arsenal should use the forfeit option. I don't want to see the second leg of this game. There is no point. For people saying Bayern Munich have been struggling under Ancelotti, they've not been flowing through, this was a circumcision. Arsenal got publicly circumcised in Germany. I cannot remember a more one-sided game than this. It was as if Bayern Munich were playing a Division 2 side. And it goes back to the issue with Arsene Wenger. You're playing Bayern Munich and you have no primary attacking outlets. Both Walcott and Giroud are on the bench. So you feel that Alexis Sanchez, who is not a natural striker, can somehow affect the game when you know that Bayern Munich have the incredible midfield presence of Vidal, who was amazing, and Alonso, with Thiago as well. You look at our Robin goal. You know what he's going to do. You know what he's going to do. But three Arsenal players say, hey, let's go onto his right. He won't go on his left, will he? Nah. Let's not try and defend on his right and force him to his right. Let's just go to his right and you know what? Let's force him to his left. And Robin must be thinking that, man, do they still make people this stupid on planet Earth? Yeah, Aryan, they do apparently. Yes, they do. Bayern Munich, this was so easy for Bayern Munich. So easy. Like the ease with which Bayern Munich could find their passes was scary. I mean, the Polish nuke was ripping them off. And again, that assist that the Polish nuke did for Thiago, that's assist of the year so far. That is assist of the year. That was a disgusting assist. I mean, the sweetness of how he executed that pass was a thing of sheer, utter, unabashed beauty. But my thing is that I don't know how much to commend Bayern Munich because maybe you still have to, because yes, Arsenal were horrible, they were bad, but maybe you don't have to commend Bayern Munich because Bayern Munich's game plan was perfection. Their midfield was amazing. The degree to which they worked so hard, I told you, Vidal, Alonso, and Thiago, those guys have worked so hard to win the ball back. And when they had the ball, every single pass was used beautifully. And you saw how they brought in Douglas Costa and Robin into the game. Everybody was working well. I don't know how Thomas Muller gets into this team. And for Mats Hummels and Martinez, they had nothing to do. They had absolutely nothing to do. It was a breeze, bro. Neuer was just chilling out, relaxing, maxing. You know, apart from the penalty which he saved, but then the rebound. That was the only bad thing that happened for Bayern, is that they should have dealt better with the rebound. But man, this was a circumcision. This is one of the worst circumcisions I've seen in a long time. I just cannot believe how useless Arsenal were. And it goes back to the point of Wenger only has a plan A. He doesn't have a plan B. He doesn't have a plan C. And when you're playing against a team like Bayern Munich and you're playing away from home, you need a defensive strategy. And you need a defensive strategy where we're not going to have the ball a lot. So when we have the ball, we've got to use it well and wisely. And we've got to use it very smartly whenever we do have the ball. Because you will get the ball eventually. But when you do, you've got to use it well. And you obviously have to counter. And you've got to be able to launch an attack within 3 passes. And to do that, to help you to do that, you need a focal attacking point, which is where you've got to have a Giroud there. And Walcott as well will help because of his speed. So it would make sense to be able to have that kind of strategy that when we win the ball, we know that Bayern Munich will now try and press us. So we need a ball over the top. Hence that's where Walcott's speed comes into it. Hence that's where Giroud's target man quality is coming to it, because we can have a direct ball into the box and see whether he can get a header in or hold the ball up and support people. And I don't get paid to think about this. Wenger does a lot. And why can't he think like that? This is basic ABC football tactics. Simple ABC football tactics. But I mean, no, Bayern Munich, look, man, you've got to give these guys credit. Looking very good. And when Bayern Munich are on points, because I told you they have too many killers on this team. Way too many killers on this team. And I think if Ancelotti really gets it right, I said again, Bayern Munich, these guys can do something in this Champions League. Because again, Lewandowski, man, if the Polish nuke is on it and you play with him, this guy is exceedingly talented. And Bart Simpson was rolling back the years. Did you see how he ran for that ball? But Arsenal, man, shameful, disgraceful. Wenger should have handed in his resignation. If he has any pride within him, hand in your resignation now. And Arsenal have to use the forfeit option. I don't want the second leg to take place. I'm going to write to UEFA to say, I need you to cancel the second leg. It must not take place. It can't. The forfeit option must be used by Arsenal. So for Bayern, man, an extremely easy win.